If you're a pretty smart person, and let's get real, you probably are, or I would say you wouldn't be listening to this channel, you probably have learned over the years to trust your input on things, to trust your advice, your experiences at least a little, because in fairness, you know exactly what the foundations are for the beliefs that you have. But one of the things we consistently see across the board, really regardless of the field, this applies to medical professionals, this applies to technical professionals, this applies to people who work with other humans, all kinds of ranges and types of work reflect the fact that smart people do trust themselves, but the smartest people really trust a process. They find a way to be able to lay out a plan for themselves, to be able to lay out a way forward, to be able to identify what are their priorities. They find a way to turn what they need to do into steps, and the benefits are enormous. First of all, it guarantees that they can't, in a moment of whim, accidentally have an oversight, because all humans can. And again, part of being in that category of exceeding our own human limitations in a way that everyone's sort of subject to is finding some sort of systematic, repeatable way that we know we won't make the kind of mistakes that as humans, we're going to have human errors. We're going to make mistakes. And maybe it's as simple as a review process as part of moving things forward. Another benefit to it is that once it's been embodied in a plan, once it's been written down as a process and really followed to a T, you can iterate on it. Now you can improve it. Now you can make changes to it. Now, if something goes wrong, you have a place and a way to go in there and make a fix to it in a way that that same mistake will never happen again. That you're able to embody that lesson learned to make sure that thereafter you're only doing better, better, and better, and in a way that's going to add up, in a way that can build on itself. And so often we see strong businesses, and we see experts in their field, and we see people who do really extraordinary work. A lot of what's happened is something like this, where they've been able to really, really, really refine their process. They've gone through so many mistakes, they've gone through so many iterations, but by sticking to a process, by having a clear plan, by having a methodical way of going about it, they're not just starting from square one every time, making a fresh set of new errors that, again, we're humans, we're going to make mistakes. They're finding ways to systematically, repeatably, reliably, not just eliminate those, but accumulate knowledge over time in their processes that are going to help raise the quality bar of their future output. So that's the thought for the day. It's just to make sure that you are trusting, you got to trust your gut a little bit, but that really, if it's important, if it matters to you, trust process, and then find ways to improve and refine that process, because anything short of that, and you're really just kind of winging it.